Hello, Aries. This is Citrina, and this is your June 2018 horoscope. Let's see what's going on. Let's start off with Mercury. So Mercury is going to be in Gemini until the 12th. Now remember, when Mercury is in Gemini, you tend to have scattered thinking. You tend to be a fast talker. So it's a great time. If you have to give any speeches, this is a perfect time to do that while Mercury is in Gemini. Now, Mercury will move into Cancer on the 12th. And when Mercury is in Cancer, this is a great time for communicating how you feel. Now, also, Mercury will be in Gemini in your house 3, which is your house of communications. So, again, any of you out there who are speakers, you give speeches for a living, between the 1st and the 12th of the month, this is a great time for you to do that because Mercury will be in Gemini in your 3rd house of communications. So if you have any speeches to give, this is a great time. And now Mercury will be in Cancer on the 12th. And that's a great time for communicating how you feel. And for you, Aries, it's going to be in your 4th house. So you'll be communicating very well with your family. Anything dealing with communications surrounding your home and your family, that's a great time. And it's going to be in Cancer until the 29th. Now, also, when Mercury is in Cancer, this is a great time for knowledge to set in. So when Mercury is in Gemini, it's a great time to take in information. And then when Mercury is in Cancer, it's a great time to let that information sink in. Okay. Now, Mercury will go into Leo in your 5th house of fun, creativity, romance, things of that nature. It will go into your 5th house on the 29th. So when it's in Leo, it's a time where you will love talking about yourself. Okay? So if you have any interviews or anything to go on, it's a great time to do that. It's a great time to go on interviews because you will love talking about yourself. So for you, it will fall in your 5th house. So you will love talking about all of the places you visited as far as fun places, like maybe amusement parks or national parks, maybe like, Grand Canyon, whatever. You will love talking about yourself. And since it's in your 5th house, it looks like you will love talking about the fun you have had. So let's keep moving on. Let's see what's going on with Venus. Okay. Venus will be in Cancer until the 13th. Now, for you, Venus will be in Cancer in your 4th house. So that's really great because you'll be communicating very well and you'll be very affectionate with your family during that time. Now, Venus will be in Cancer until the 13th. And then it moves into Leo. It moves into Leo on the 13th. Now, when Venus is in Leo, it is a time where you will love splurging. And for you, this is falling in your 5th house. So for you, you are going to splurge on romance. You're going to splurge on anything fun and creative. Okay, so let's say you're going out on a date with someone and they ask you, where would you like to go? What would you like to do? When Venus is in Leo, it's like all bets are off. You just say whatever extravagant thought comes to your mind. So when your date is like, what do you want to do this weekend? You might say something like, I want to go to the Bahamas this weekend. Something like that. Because when Venus is in Leo, it's all about splurging. It's about just not even worrying about money. Okay? So that's what's going on with Venus this month. Now, let's look at Mars, because Mars is going to be in Aquarius all month, okay? And when Mars is in Aquarius, that's a time where you are looking for new ways to do things. And for you, Mars will be in Aquarius in your 11th house of friendships. So it looks like you will be finding new things to do with your friends, finding, new things to do with your friends, basically. But remember, it does go retrograde on June 26th. So after the 26th, you really won't feel like hanging out with your friends. It's not that you don't like them or anything. It's just that when Mars is retrograde, he takes on a different persona. So let's look at Mars. When Mars is direct, Mars is all about taking action, getting things done. When he's retrograde, it's like he's taking a break, you know. So that's how you're going to feel. You're going to feel like taking a break from hanging out with your friends, Aries. Now, it will be retrograde until August 26th. So after August 26th, you'll want to hang out with your friends again. So let's see what's going on with Uranus. Uranus is in Taurus right now, which is really great for everyone. It's like a major transformation going on. And a lot of people, because Uranus, if you don't know, Uranus is a big planet. I know a lot of people think Uranus is a small planet, but Uranus is a huge planet. We have Jupiter is like the largest planet. After that, we have Saturn. Now, we're talking about size. Okay, so Jupiter is the largest planet. And then after that, we have Saturn. And then after that, we have Uranus or Uranus or Uranus, however you want to pronounce it. So Uranus is a huge planet. So a lot of people think that whenever Uranus is shifting into another sign, you see earthquakes and things of that nature going on. So, okay, so Uranus is going to be in Taurus. For you, it's going to be in your second house. And remember, Uranus is the planet that deals with surprise. It deals with sudden changes, things of that nature. And Uranus is here to give you freedom. So for you, this falls in your second house of material possessions. So just think about any type of bondage you ever feel about your finances. Uranus is here to break you free of that bondage relating to how you feel about your finances, okay? So just keep that in mind. Let's move on. Now, another thing that's going on right now is Jupiter is trine Neptune. So that's a really great aspect. So let's look at it in your solar chart. So for you, Aries, Jupiter is in your 8th house of other people's money. So when you have a trine, that just means that the planets are giving you an extra boost of luck in that area. So for you, Jupiter is in your 8th house of other people's money. So you might find out that your partner gets like an increase in their salary, or you just might happen to get a check in the mail as an inheritance from maybe a relative who you don't even really know, who, you know, they died and they left you a lot of money, things of that nature. Now, also, Neptune is in your house 12. Neptune is a dreamy planet. House 12 is all about manifesting your dreams. It's about places of isolation. So let's say you've been looking for a place to meditate. Well, Neptune in Pisces in your 12th house will be bringing you luck in that area. So you might find this perfect place to meditate. You might find a new spot in the park to meditate, something like that. Let's keep going on because the sun is in Gemini. Now, the sun will be in Cancer on the 21st. It will go into Cancer. So as of June 21st, we can start telling all of our Cancer friends happy birthday. Okay, so that's what's going on with the sun. Now, the full moon will be in Capricorn on June 28th this month. And let's look at the new moon. I'll pull a card to see what you need to concentrate on at the new moon. Okay, so the new moon will be in Gemini on June 13th. So let's see what you need to concentrate on at the new moon, Aries. I'll just pull one tarot card for you. Let's see. What does Aries need to concentrate on at the new moon? You have choose wisely. So whatever choices you will be making around that time, Aries, choose wisely. Okay, remember, new moons are all about a new beginning. So whatever new beginning you are undertaking, choose wisely. Okay, and it has been a pleasure to bring this astrology horoscope to you, Aries. This is Citrina with the Metaphysical Moonlighters channel. You can visit my website if you would like a reading. And I do have my contact information in the description box below. And until next month, Aries, have a great month.